Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon to you and welcome to Baina Midday News, coming to you live from Atomic Junction, Benab House, Medina. My name is Sharifatu Ayuba. Coming up in the headlines, Afenyo Markins disagrees with Speaker on withdrawal of cement pricing LI. NPP's NC unanimously approves Opoku Prempeh as Bawumia's running mate, and Attorney General says no malice in Chief Justice request for Supreme Court judges and rubbishes NDC's claims. Details of the stories comes up shortly. Thank you for staying with us. Don't forget we are streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Baina TV. Moving on, Attorney General and Minister of Justice Godfred Yeboah-Dame has dismissed allegations by the National Democratic Congress that President Akufo-Addo is taking the Supreme Court with judges sympathetic to the New Patriotic Party. According to the Attorney General, these accusations lack merit, noting that nominations were made at the Chief Justice request based on operational requirements.
The NDC on Thursday, July 4th, asserted that President Akufo-Addo and the Chief Justice are colluding to shield current government officials from accountability after their term ends. The opposition party further claimed that the Judicial Council unanimously resisted efforts to elevate 5 judges to the Supreme Court, only to be overridden by the Chief Justice and President in a covert manner. In response to these allegations, Fifi Kwete, NDC's General Secretary, expressed concern that the nomination of 5 new judges to the Apex Court appears unjust and should be contested. However, Attorney General Godfred Yeboah-Dame refuted this assertion in an interview on the sidelines of the United States Independence Day event at the Embassy Garden in Accra. According to him, what his outfit is aware of is the request from the CJ, which he said is without malice, adding that the judiciary is no doubt better placed to provide ample justification for an enhanced Supreme Court, saying Ghana has a unique Supreme Court.
The National Executive Council of the governing New Patriotic Party has unanimously approved Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh as the new running mate for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for the 2024 general elections. The party highlighted that Dr. Opoku Prempeh meets all the criteria for the running mate's position, which led to his unanimous approval.
Speaking at the Alisa Hotel on Thursday, July 4th, the party's General Secretary, Justin Kodia Frimpong, emphasized that Dr. Opoku Prempeh, also known as Napo, is a proven achiever. Frimpong further noted that the Mensah South Member of Parliament possesses the qualities needed to strengthen the party's ticket and secure victory in the upcoming election. He stated that Dr. Opoku Prempeh has demonstrated his incorruptibility and also known for his bold views aimed at the collective good of the country. The party expressed confidence that Dr. Opoku Prempeh's capabilities and integrity will be instrumental in their campaign for the 2024 general election.
What Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh brings to the MPP presidential ticket, I would say, it brings to us a bold, confident, hard-working, result-driven, decisive, grassroots mobilizer, charismatic, patriotic, and demonstrable, incorruptible person. That simplifies who Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh is. In fact, he's a leader with a clear track record of achievement, and he shares Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia's vision of bold solutions for our country that are responsive to the needs opportunities and challenges of the 21st century. In this respect, he complements our flag bearer in many significant ways, and the two enjoy a warm personal relationship anchored in deep mutual respect. More importantly, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh has a great working relationship with our presidential candidate, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mohamed Bawumia. The synergy between these two great leaders on our presidential ticket, coupled with their proven track record and transformational campaign message, will help the New Patriotic Party to secure a resounding third conservative electoral victory on December 7, 2024. Inshallah, by the grace of God, it is possible and we will achieve it.
Born on May 23, 1968 in Ashanti Newtown, a suburb of Kumasi, Napo hails from Pechi No. 2 in the Ashanti region. He started his basic education at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology Primary. He continued to Prempeh College in Kumasi for his middle school education. He studied human biology and medicine at KNUST and completed his MB-CHB in 1994. He continued with postgraduate studies in MSc Clinical Epidemiology at the Netherlands Institute of Health Sciences in 1998, and at the Kennedy School of Government at Harvard University, where he studied Leadership and Government, a certificate course. In 2002, he pursued postgraduate training in surgery in the United Kingdom. Prior to entering Parliament, Napo served as CEO of Kayet Map Security Services Limited in 2004 to 2009. He is also a medical doctor and served as a member of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of the United Kingdom from 1999 to 2000.
Somebody Bira, join us.
The CEO of the Chamber of Cement Manufacturers warns that a proposal legislative instrument to control cement prices, if approved, will lead to reduced production. Dr. George Dawson Amoah said selling at a reduced price will not be profitable and will cause distortion.
This distortion, according to Dr. George Dawson Amoah, would decrease production and consequently lead to shortage. He emphasized that the capital-intensive nature of cement sector would deter investors if prices were forced unprofitably low. Dr. Dawson Amoah accused the government of prioritizing political expediency over economic rationale in an election year. He also questioned the timing, asking why the discussion was not started in 2023, but rather in an election year. These comments come after months of disagreement between the chamber and the sector ministry over the proposed LI. The manufacturers have raised concerns that the instrument would undermine their businesses by failing to address the root causes of cement price escalation. The trade minister has laid the LI in Parliament, waiting for it to mature and be passed into law. This move disappointed the chamber's CEO, who said his members and other stakeholders were not consulted before the LI was laid.
In a related story, the Majority Leader Alexander Afenyo-Markin has dismissed the Speaker's recommendation for the withdrawal of the legislative instrument aimed at regulating cement production and pricing. Speaker Alban Bagbin has suggested that the Trade Minister withdraw the instrument due to constitutional concerns raised by former Minority Leader Haruna Idrisu.
Afenyo-Markin has countered that these constitutional concerns are unfounded, making the call for withdrawal unwarranted. He stated that the issues raised by the Subsidiary Legislation Committee have been addressed in the revised instrument, rendering the withdrawal unnecessary. Furthermore, Afenyo-Markin clarified that the instrument does not intend to control cement prices, as some MPs have claimed. According to him, there are no outstanding issues, and the new LI was introduced based on the deliberation report from the Subsidiary Legislation Committee, adding that he does not see how the minister would have to withdraw this again. He accused some members of the minority of misleading the House by saying that the instrument is seeking to control prices of cement, emphasizing that the LI is not going to do so.
In some international stories, the Lebanese Hezbollah group has claimed responsibility for launching more than 200 rockets at several Israeli military bases on Thursday in response to a strike that killed one of its senior commanders. The Iran-backed militant group attack was one of the largest in the ongoing conflict along the Lebanon-Israel border, with tensions escalating in recent weeks. The Israeli military reported that numerous projectiles and suspicious aerial targets had entered its territory from Lebanon, many of which were intercepted.
The military stated that 200 projectiles were launched towards the occupied Syrian Golan Heights and over 20 drones into Israeli territories, but that it had intercepted some of them. Following Hezbollah's attack, Israel struck various towns in southern Lebanon, targeting Hezbollah's military structures in the southern border towns of Ramyeh and Hula. Lebanon's state-run national news agency reported that an Israeli drone strike in Hula killed at least one person. Israeli jets also broke the sound barrier over the Lebanese capital and other areas in the country. Israel acknowledged on Wednesday that it had killed Mohammed Name Nasir, who headed one of Hezbollah's 3 regional divisions in southern Lebanon a day earlier. Hours after the killing, Hezbollah launched scores of Katyusha rockets and Falak rockets with heavy warheads into northern Israel and the occupied Syrian Golan Heights. It launched more rockets on Thursday and said it had also sent exploding drones into several bases. Nasir was of great importance to Hezbollah, which said he took part in battles and conflict in Syria and Iraq from 2011 until 2016 and fought in the group's last war with Israel in 2006. 2 other senior Hezbollah commanders have also been killed. The US and France are continuing to scramble to prevent the skirmishes from spiraling into an all-out war, which they fear could spill over across the region.
In sports, former Black Stars coach Kwesi Appiah is poised to face his former side, Ghana, as he leads Sudan in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. The draw held on Thursday in Johannesburg, South Africa, has placed Ghana in Group F alongside Sudan, Angola and Niger.
Ghana, included in the Pot 1 among Africa's highest-ranked team, will face familiar foes in their quest to secure a spot in the prestigious tournament. Having previously guided Ghana to the AFCON in 2019, Appiah is now looking to make a significant impact with the promising Sudanese side, who have shown impressive form in recent competitive matches. Under Appiah's guidance, Sudan currently leads Group B in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers, ahead of former AFCON champions Senegal, DR Congo, Togo, South Sudan and Mauritania. With 4 matches played, Sudan sits at the top, showcasing their potential to excel on the continental stage. The Sudanese team aim to replicate their World Cup qualifying form as they vie for their 10th AFCON appearance. The 1970 champions have a storied history in the tournament, but have struggled in recent editions. Their last appearance was in the 2021 edition in Cameroon, where they exited in the group stage. Meanwhile, Ghana continued to quest for a 5th AFCON title, having last won the tournament over 40 years ago. The Black Stars view this program as a favorable opportunity to qualify for their 25th AFCON appearance and will aim to capitalize on their strong standing in African football. With both teams eager to prove themselves, the clash between Ghana and Sudanese promises to be a thrilling encounter, highlighting the competitive spirit of African football.
And that is how we bring the bulletin to an end. Log on to our website www.benamultimedia.com for more news. My name is Sherifatu Ayuba. Have a good afternoon.